Hey guys, welcome back to the Xanthera Railway. Wanted to show you guys the whole yard this time, starting with our ornaments out front that we put out. This one's a tipple car, just some random tipple car picked up at the flea market. But it looks good though. And we got the caboose up here. I think the caboose was found at a resale shop. Yep, and then the spotlight for her. And we got our little company office set up. And we do take the trains in if it gets bad weather, and some of the trucks. Something like this little pickup that I could pick up from Walgreens in like 15 seconds. I'm not gonna bother. You know. And then here's our siding. And connects off to this main line. Hooks up right here at the table, so I could just sit there with the throttle. You know. Then when we go out on the main line, here, I'll show you this view. These trucks here are all they're having their batteries charged. Traco still needs a battery charged on it, and there's just random farm animals. Small building. We were pulling out these cars, moving them over to the hump siding, and then taking these cars here, moving them over here so they can be mainlined, hooked up to this car, and then hooked up to the SD60 Mac, and come down here, down our main line. Yeah, we got a little bit of decoration going on the main line today. Yeah, there was a lot of trackside maintenance this morning, and I don't know that I'm gonna move those yet. It just depends. Depends on if the track shifts or not. And over here, from the main line, we have another siding up closer to our mine. This is our mine storehouse and everything. So we store equipment there, store rock and stuff. And it's also an engine house too, because we can store engines inside there to kind of keep the sun off of them, you know, if we want to. And here's our engine house. Usually the ones that are left out in the sun are the ones that are already dead. They were dead when we first got them. They had no life to them to begin with, and I would have no clue how to restore them. Just like this guy, I'd love to restore, but he's got no life, and I don't know what I'm doing with him. So, he's just decoration, you know. Or this one here who has a blown out piston, unfortunately. I'd love to restore that, but man, I don't know what I'm doing with it. Or there's a doodlebug. Doodlebug's completely dead too. That's over 25 years old. Anyhow, back at it. Before I get too sidetracked. Our main line keeps going up here. Right to this, which is the face of our mine. And usually, I didn't feel like getting it out today, but usually we have trucks and stuff that'll sit up here, including equipment trucks that basically are box trucks that can house tools and other stuff inside of them, you know, and not let the elements get our tools covered up. Then we have some more equipment that's stored over here and stuff like that pipe we're storing. And the mine goes back this way. Now guys, this is where the O gauge is supposed to start. Right about here where this bedding is. And it's supposed to swing all the way through here. Which all this is going to be cleared. But all the way through here, up into here, past all these cones, all the way through here, and we haven't continued working past that yet, but it's going to swing all the way down back this way, about 100, 200 feet or so, kind of in a downward slope until we get out to our mine. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. But I mean, it seemed like the best suitable place because we have this open slope right here, which we could build up with some side dump cars and some rock, and we could also install a rotary dump in. So I mean, it seemed pretty suitable, you know. And I've seen pictures and videos of CSX going ahead and taking 5-car trains with side dumps and just dumping right onto sides like these and filling in until they've built up the wall thick enough, you know. So with an O gauge, that should be no problem to handle 5 cars of rock at a time and just keep dumping until we build up a wall, you know. But, yeah, I'll take you back out of mine here real quick. But, mainly, guys, that's what I'm trying to figure out, is how we're going to do the O gauge. If you guys have any suggestions, then, I mean, you know, let me know, because we're always open to ideas. Oh, our little conveyor fell over. These things are very brittle when you first get them. Mine didn't really stand a chance in the mail. That was the downfall, but oh well. But yeah, here's our engine yard. I'll show you a bit of the engines. Box cab, the Mason and Powell Street trolley. Then you got a couple 040s. And this dude, whose drive gear is busted, this dude is dead. I have no idea. It's over 25 years old. I don't know. This dude I've been trying to get going, but I have little luck with him anymore. He's as old as the doodlebug. Then you got the Southern Pacific. That one's probably just as old. And I have spotty luck with him. But I always have had spotty luck with him. And you just got a regular tender for one of the 040s. This one's the only one that has the stem. The other one came without, because it was a bin find. A lot of it's bin finds. Spotlight came broken, unfortunately. But then again, how many of those do last? You know, and a little caboose. I think the caboose is actually built the best out of a lot of that stuff here. And I'll show you the scenery here real quick. Just different people walking and a little bridge. You know. Oh, well, I fell over. Decided to take a nap. And we got some of the houses. Different vehicles with them. Our train cars back there on the siding. Get you a good view here. Custom graffiti, I did that. I don't know who J-Dog is. I just made that up. Really. Alright. Well, there you guys go. There's our yard. Really don't have a stand or nothing. Otherwise, I tried to start getting some video of me doing some stuff with our train. Check. I got an idea. Let's go ahead and just run one down the track to show you guys the main line. We'll hook up a B&L because it actually seems to be working okay with my SD60M today. B&L doesn't want to stop. Sorry, it's got some steel in it because I was trying to move cars around earlier and it was too light, so I needed to weigh it down quick. And my trains are, I did my research. I look for trains that can pull heavy weights, so I know my trains can handle what's inside that car. Well, that's the good and the bad thing about the car, though. It's got these couplers that like to rotate. They like to turn separate from the body, and they like to get underneath the body too. So since they're so old and they're secondhand, so I'm just gonna pop this open to show you what I got inside here. Yeah, whole bunch of weight, but it works, and my train can handle it, no problem. I've got the SD60M by Proto 2000. Here's our engine.